In the jagged hills of Kentucky, there is a tunnel designed for one purpose: to hide the dead from the living. They call it the body chute. Back in 1924, tuberculosis, the White Plague, was consuming the city of Louisville. At the massive Waverly Hills Sanatorium, death wasn't a rare event. It was a daily schedule. But with so many patients still fighting for their lives, morale was fragile. Doctors realized they couldn't let them see the constant stream of hearses leaving the grounds. The sight would crush any hope they had left, so they engineered a solution. A 500-foot concrete bypass, a tunnel that cut through the hillside, leading from the hospital directly to the railroad tracks at the bottom. This secret passage allowed them to move the deceased without alarming the living. Thousands of bodies, some say as many as 63,000 over the decades, were strapped to wooden gurneys and slid through the darkness in the dead of night. Ghost hunters and tour guides today claim the floor of the tunnel is still slick with a residue that just won't wash away, a grim reminder of its past. The deaths at Waverly weren't all from disease. Some stories are darker, and they defy easy explanation. Take room 502, a place that holds a secret historians still struggle to piece together. The records are murky, but the legend is chilling. In 1928, a young nurse was found dead in that room, supposedly having taken her own life. Then, just a few years later in 1932, another nurse working on the same floor leaped to her death from that very room's window. No notes were ever found. No warnings were given. There was only the crushing weight of whatever they saw inside those walls. Today, the hospital stands empty, a monument to a tragic past. Modern paranormal investigators who venture inside don't just report cold spots or strange noises. They describe something far more terrifying. They call it the creeper, a shadow entity that doesn't walk, but crawls along the ceilings and walls with unnatural speed. This isn't just a story told in the dark. It has reportedly been captured on thermal film, a moving heat signature that simply shouldn't exist in a building with no power for decades. It said that if you stand at the bottom of the body chute and turn off your light, plunging yourself into absolute darkness, you can still hear the faint echoing sound of gurneys rolling toward you from the top. The hospital has been empty for over half a century. There is no one left to move the bodies. So, what is still coming down the tunnel? Thank you for watching. If you're fascinated by places with dark histories, be sure to follow for more.